Alrighty, we're gonna get back into things. Continuing on with the Nier play. I don't quite Baron. Oh yeah. We were at the temple. That's right. We were descending down the sand thing. Yep, that's what we were doing. And Kaine is not with me. Oh no, because she got captured just like the prince did. Okay, I'm starting to piece things back together. It's been a couple of days.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
I was gonna say one block. I could jump over. That is very intricate.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Yeah, there's the prince. I guess we're chasing it? Does not seem like a smart idea to just jump down a random hole. Oh, nope.
That mewling child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Okay.
What is this thing?
Oh, that was close. So I have to destroy them one at a time.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Wait, blue is just magic resistant, right? Well, I don't think I can get close enough to physically attack anyways. Oh, now they shift. Ow. Gotta watch out for that too. Of course they come back. Alright, last tier. Should I be doing this? Yes, I should. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Especially since it has lock on. Oh, and Pierce, that's the other important piece. So,
How mindless.
promised me a kind of... I totally forgot that we were, that she got captured.
Guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
Okay, obviously. Don't... Did I get hit by that? Wait, where am I? Oh, this is not fun. What have I been playing lately? I don't know the controls.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
She just freed herself?
Kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
There we go. Now we are, we're adventuring with Kaine. Yeah, but they just grow back. Yeah. Yeah, you're not in a good place up there. Alright, let's try this again.
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Okay,
And without even bothering to get dressed.
No, come on.
Fuck off, book.
But now I know what I'm kind of
Kaine,
doing here.
The glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill
Come
this
on.
thing my way!
Alright. Starting to understand the flow of this boss. Or maybe not. Hey, I got one.
This should prove interesting.
Okay, I don't like that. We're gonna do it this way. Oh, except I don't have the mana to do it that way. Okay. Okay, that's... Now what? Now, oh, just more. Okay. She's just up there tanking all the damage for me. There's got to be a faster way to do this, right? Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I think this is the more mana efficient way to do it. I just have to actually aim. It honestly wasn't that bad. Could have been a lot worse, I think. But did we get the... Yes, we did. Cool. And what's up with the... Oh, I guess the bottom letterboxing's for... If nothing else, for subtitles. It's still interesting that it's not full letterbox, though. It's just transparency. You literally just do the Zelda thing. The camera angle and everything was perfect. It reminds me right out of, is that Wind Waker? Maybe Majora's Mask had that same camera angle.
海ザムセとペルア
カイザム・デサラとユートシアトとウサトチウレシグツグコスキサオサラエオシエテキッタペルア
The whole temple has
カイ
been
ザ
a...
ンアサキ
It has, hasn't it? The puzzle system. Yep. Yep.
カエサラトアヤーリアトルルタタ
カイラム
オステキルタチエクグギリスアガイウカンいやそれでカイザムチタレル
ちろんでくカイラム。
I can't believe I didn't pick up on that though.
ゾスローであった。ベルアと改ざんせて手伝わ。
Oh, whatever.
これ
Well, I need something. That's why I came here. I just don't remember what it was.
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
Wait, real? No, I thought we came here for a reason.
統合。
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
Oh,
Splendid idea.
よーりさろう。
エルパチスチタ。
ペルアとルトスオンジワクレタイ。ペルアとタトだ。アンダサンキトシチエオカイザム。サラトワ
something to heal you. That's what it was. Oh, but yeah, okay. Yep, that's what it was all
コ
about.
スキウカエテス。
Ooh, a new sword.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
The tank of the group. Oh, no, I thought we were going to talk about Kaine.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
そうすんよ。ライザムで糸チキタ。
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
ああ。で、ずし
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ミンカレキッソと
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Whatever the MacGuffin is, I'm going after it.
あと
Okay.
たあこちしてすれたいさそのとだちときて
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
たくとうちたく
You know what's funny is I had mentioned... Oh, dude, I got... Oh my god, so to go along with the Zelda stuff, I got a new spell in that temple. Dark Barrier, I think it was called. Wait, I thought I did. Oh, there it is. Dark Gluttony. Absorb magic attacks. I think that's what the boss was supposed to be about. There's so many magic attacks coming at me. And the point was to utilize that to defeat the boss a la Zeldany. Zeldany. Oh man. Oh, that was after. Oh, it was after the junk. Still though, even if it wasn't within the temple, it's the progression of the game. And I just completely ignored it. Wait a second, any of these can be anything, right? Yeah. I wish I had more than 4 slots, though. Too much of it feels circumstantial in a way.
Let's go back.
Back to Yona again. Too much of it feels circumstantial to where I would have to know that I need it to equip it, but by the time I've equipped it, I could have just handled it the harder way. Wait, have I done the thing again? Oh no, here. I thought I got stuck again. I was gonna have to jump into the sand. Yeah, why not? Let's save. I'm only a partial speedrunner after all. I got the tech down. Hey, let's go. You're just gonna follow me, huh? I wonder if that temple we were in was crafted by those people, or if it was like, I don't know if natural is the right word for it, a natural temple, but was here from before them in that they sort of landed upon it. They just happened to build a civilization around it, simply because it is massively over-engineered. Whoa!
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh,
Those rules are important to the masked people.
you don't say.
I do. And
How do
I
we
think
get
it's
back?
important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey,
What was
less
I just...
talking, more
Oh yeah,
walking.
the sand. How am I supposed to get my way back out of here? Alright, let's head back to Yona. Oh, how do I get over there? Ooh, how do I get over there? What is that? Oh, it looks like I gotta drop into that, then how do you get out? I don't know. Maybe I'll get over there eventually in the story. Interesting. Even chilling at home, she can still hear... Well, I mean, the forest... Not the forest. The fountain isn't too far away from the house. Yoink. Dude, there is a lot of backtracking, though. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad, because this is right next to the place. Yeah. For some reason, I thought we had to go through another overworld area. Where does the money come from? I think that's going to be one of my biggest questions alongside the structure of this house.
Oh, hey,
How are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Sure, why not? The
You
whole
bet.
point is to save her, so...
You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
What good is putting all this time into saving somebody if you're not around for the time they have? I feel the same way. What does that mean? Forest of Myth. So let's go to a place that doesn't exist.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
Is it the same?
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
Yeah.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Don't forget the melon.
Ellen. Do I have a quest for her? Yep. I gotta go to Seaport? Is that what it's called? Seaside? The game is just the vessel to transmit his intentions?
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Every day, wake up, go see Popola, go to a dungeon, come home and go to sleep. Coming home is optional? No way. Maybe it is. I'll take your word on that, but not coming home and seeing Yona, that does not seem optional to me.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there has been dream report, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream. Yeah, that's strange.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
What is this game?
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Dream business. The ability to slash down an entire mountainside. Where are we going? I guess we have to cross the bridge. Scared you, sheep. Oh. Okay. Aye. That would be a good tutorial. Oh. All right. A used coloring book? All right. Oh, is there... Yo, what? Yeah, I kind of figured it'd go away eventually, but still. I mean, I guess it makes sense too, because don't I absorb the blood to gain magic or something like that?
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
All right. You know what I think is interesting too is I don't think there's magic in Automata, is there? Automata. Because in place of Dark Blast, you got a little like robot guy who shoots bullets. At least that's what I remember from the demo.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill.
So
There's
something
trouble
between
away.
now and
I'm
then.
certain of it.
I don't remember what the time distance is between the two games. Magic
So a
gets
little
is gone
optimism
though.
Now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Such Jake.
Beware.
Oh, I was not expecting the mayor to just be chilling out in the open.
Words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
That is true too.
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
There's a narrator?
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Brian and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Oh man, it's getting bigger. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching
Now,
slightly.
see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Brian's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I think it's interesting how Vice can hear the narrator, but I don't think anyone else can. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Brian had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Brian and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
Did he just roll the R? The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Hey, wait, when did we lose the main camera?
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Brian like a contagion. Oh, the voice acting's gone now too. Wait, said Brian suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Oh wait, this is Vice. I can't do Vice's voice. A sheep! Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into this head. This head? The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thoughts, Brian's voice suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Brian. That sounds right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free, and I won't stop trying until it happens. Brian nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Brian, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The grimoire looked from Brian to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived. Yes? Dude, how long does this go on? This is getting ridiculous. The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Brian and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Brian slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Brian's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Brian to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Brian snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Brian leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Brian slapped his hands over his ears and screamed, Vice, what's going on? Brian could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Brian's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Shrii, 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 shrii. Shaka-ka-ka-ka. Oh, this is too good. Oh, man. Chick-chick-chee, chick-chick-chee. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, man, I'm going to be a little upset if nobody clips this. Chick-chick-chick. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Brian began to detect patterns in the sounds. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? It's got to be a seesaw, right? 1 person on a seesaw is not enough, 2 is perfect, and 3 can certainly be dangerous, especially when you have teenagers in mind. Not that I'm speaking from experience, I have certainly never been wounded on a seesaw designed for 2 people while I stood in the middle of it doing boat stuff. Something that's ideal with 2, but dangerous with 3. Oh! It's a seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen reen wah! Shik shiki! When Brian came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words, words he had heard somewhere before. 1 with it is lacking, 2 is ideal, 3 is dangerous. Wait, it just restarted? Should I say a secret? Let's go with the secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left a task to him, Brian sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Brian like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Brian moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Brian after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Brian picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. I think I'm going to be able to solve this puzzle. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. Wait, where's the music? I thought this was going to be a musical puzzle. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? It's sunlight, right? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Brian grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He is right, after all. This one is pretty easy. It is sunlight. Of course. Sunlight! With an exclamation mark. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Brian, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Brian walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Brian, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Brian tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Brian. Well, at least it's an easy one. What? I mean, the demon and the angel don't really make any sense to me, but how does it describe a human? I'm gonna go with this just as a guess. I honestly have no idea. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct! With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Brian. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Brian watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Brian and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against the tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy! Who translated this and decided to put good gravy there? You can't tell me that that is an actual Japanese phrase. It is... Oh man. This game is so extra, it really is. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Brian's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by heaven, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Brian withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Brian filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Brian cocked his head. Okay, hang on. No. This is crazy. Why would we lie down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Brian and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time that I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn. Nailed it. And he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Brian shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Brian and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lip. You shall relearn in a short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Brian and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Brian mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not myself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Brian tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Brian gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Agreed.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dang, I'm picking up spells left and right. Oh, Dark Execution was the one from the tutorial. Speaking of the
sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Bear with me for a second. There is another version of me in this game. We've already met them from the tutorial. How does all of that fit into place? Is that somebody who had come to this forest as well? That was thousands of years ago, though. There's no way the mayor would have met him, but is this also the person from my dreams? The white-haired boy with pale skin. Let me just, frame my character here while I describe the character from his dreams. The game continues to leave me with all sorts of questions, but I feel some things beginning to... Hey, wait a second. Oh no, that's a cloak. It's like another person with white hair. I feel like I'm starting to get some direction, though. Maybe not answers.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there.
I can't say I'm excited to narrate an entire story again.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here, wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob, surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry, for the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before. Oh, me. I was like, the silver-haired boy's back again, but yeah, it's me. That makes sense. And a floating book before the light pours inside, my eyes accustomed to blackness exploding with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Brian. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Brian extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought I'd hear that again. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors. That was a weird pause. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Ooh. Oh, I have to pick and proceed. Oh, come on. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound. Whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Let's go south. And then north? And then east. And then north? And then east? I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, and as are all the invited guests, an army of foul, wriggling insects that have made homes in their remains. And this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seats up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I think I went east to get here, so I'm going to go north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. I did it! Just kind of randomly running around corridors. Break it down! Someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Brian and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. I don't think Vice is going to help much with this. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asks Vice. Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something as a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that one known as Brian is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it. What? This game. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening, but behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Wait, is that how shades are made?
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
So, out of curiosity, what is... Oh yeah, I was supposed to go back to Popa. How many of these, one more? I'm going to save that last one. We'll come back and do it some other time. It shows up in my quests, right? I don't want to forget about that. It does not. Of course not. It's the main quest, is it? Then why do I have to return to Popola? Alright. Let's do it. I'm here. I'll forget about it otherwise. Even it's in the main menu. No, my quest right now is to return to Popola. I'm gonna do it anyways, though.
Another victim. This work certainly is tried.
It wouldn't be that big of an issue, I suppose.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Because I read a lot faster than I talk. But I do want to try to keep this slightly entertaining, and I am enjoying working a bit of my narrative chops. Something I don't get to do too much on my usual stuff. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in a distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Brian had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Wait, what?
What do you think, Vice?
Are we just not deep enough into the dream disease? As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. There we go. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Brian nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Brian lightheaded, his feet hurting. He crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke? He said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way makes it seem easier for you to bear. I don't know where I got seem, but whatever. Brian glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Brian's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next steps ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. What's up with Weiss trying to cheer him up? That does not seem in character, especially well, I guess he's playing along with it, because he understands the words govern and dictate everything. Encouraged, Brian lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us, look! The sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Brian sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Brian closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Brian shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait! There it is! I just missed it! Look! It's right there! Brian sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Brian came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour, until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Brian and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Brian's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Brian looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge! Cried Brian, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky. But that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Brian. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps this land is intended exclusively for... Nope, that's Brian. Perhaps this land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Is this just a big modern-day city? Iron crates with wheels, that's cars. Sat on steel rails, that could be trolley systems, that could be trains. Lights of red, amber, and green on every street. Those are just traffic lights. As they moved, oh, and the massive sculptures are skyscrapers. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller, oh, rectangles, some with spires. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up on it. Just takes me a second. Oh, that's a good call, too. It's not, I mean, it's modern for us, but it's the past for them. They found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Brian and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Brian uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern arts. Oh, jeez. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one Beta, and the last one Gamma. As Brian moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief and beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. This. Okay. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Brian. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Brian. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Brian and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one. I don't know a third funny voice. I'm good at 2. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. So Alpha says they're real. Beta says Alpha's fake and it's real. Gamma says Beta's fake and it's real. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. Brian furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Where's my marker? Alright. So Alpha says they're real. That is it. Beta says Alpha is lying. And Gamma says Beta is lying. So, if they're telling the truth, so if Gamma tells the truth and they say they're alive and Beta is lying, Beta saying that Alpha is lying is incorrect. So Alpha is also real, so Gamma can't be real. Beta says Alpha is lying. Alpha doesn't say anybody. It's either Alpha or Beta, and I'm not... What am I missing here? I'm gonna go out on a limb and just take a guess. Because, for some reason, I'm stumped. Because if Beta is lying, then Alpha's telling the truth. He says Alpha's telling the truth, and he says that he's not real. So that's true. But if Alpha is telling the truth, they say that they're real, that's also telling the truth. That's a lie, that's a... Yeah, I don't know. They both seem to work. So I'm just gonna go with... We're gonna go with Beta. How does it know I'm not confident? That is not fair. He was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice in a dry tone, Beta and Gamma would be fakes, but in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth. Oh. There we go. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars in this situation. However, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. That's where I was at for sure. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust while Beta sprang to life once more. "Congratulations, villager," said Vice in a cheerful voice. "The time to awaken has arrived." "Thank you for saving me," cried the villager. He dropped to his knee and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Brian pulled him to his feet. "Why did you have a dream like this?" asked Vice. "Have you been to this city before?" The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before." "Deja vu," muttered Brian, "just like the mayor." The vague sense of unease that struck Brian during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Alright.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
Oh, I have a new sword. I forgot. I have another new sword.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Wait, is that really how that word's pronounced? Renown? I've been saying renown all my life.
Well, we
I don't think I've
appreciate
ever heard it. I don't think I've ever heard it out loud.
Again.
I just realized I haven't had any water. I just did a ton of talking. Alright, let's see about this new, Oh, weapons. Alright. Hey, look at that! Oh, there's a story? They have, lore on this stuff? There was once a famous poet in a land to the far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every month racked with sorrow for what had been lost. But one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words. What following word? Do I have to level it up to get more? Gotta level... Come on! That's English for you. Yeah, 100%. Oh, I need to put words on this too. Pa-ma is what I was using. Oh, I have Paha now. Paha-ma. Oh, drop rate. I was like, why would I even have that? Yeah, let's go with the drop rate. Now I want to go see if I can level it up. You can apply words to all things of that category. Oh! Nope. What am I missing here? Apply words to all things of that category by selecting the weapon name. Oh! Assign the applied words to all weapons. I gotcha. I wonder what it thinks best is. Oh, that's what I have. That's not gonna make my... that's not gonna increase the size of my head. Yeah, of course that's what I picked. I'm already picking the best stuff.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Yeah, I finally learned how to stop. Apparently you just let go of the joystick. That's a bit unintuitive for me, but I figured it out. Watch out, old man. There's nothing worse than a sad tree.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to see
I'll
if
buy
I
some
can check
melon
up
while
on
I'm
him.
over there too.
I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Alright. Peculiar.
Hey there. You mind giving me a hand with this?
Book smarts.
Sure.
What do we gotta do?
What's up?
Hopula asked me to organize her bookshelves, but it's kind of a big job. I'm hoping you can take care of a few of them. Here. This book goes in the second shelf from the left on the east side of the second floor.
Second shelf from the left on the east side of the second floor.
Here's the spot.
Is that it?
The first book is all set.
Thank you. Now take this book to the third shelf from the right on the south side of the first floor.
Third from the right?
Hey, Vice,
Yes, lad.
aren't you all powerful? Can't you just, you know, use magic to zap this place into shape?
First
The
floor.
infinite power of Grimoire Vice.
Here we are.
I should not have interrupted him. I was kind of interested to see where he was going with that.
The second book is back where it belongs.
Oh wow, that's a huge load off my mind. It's always nice to meet someone else who appreciates the value of a good book, you know? Anyway,
That's it?
here's your reward.
This game, I want to see what's in that other door too.
What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner. This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Nier. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here? It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the
Like, I don't even
first
know.
sane thing I have seen in this room.
What's that?
Isn't that what we fought
It
at the beginning?
resembles the shade we saw in the Lost Shrine.
And then this is the...
We saw this cube back in the Barren Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
I got two theories here, and one is certainly a bit more sinister than the other. One, they just kind of did a fun little trophy room. Gave it a little bit of in-game lore, better than going to a menu with your achievements, so to speak. But the other is that Popola is something that... she's more than what she appears to be. Collecting pieces of our adventure to
The
do
canal
who
is
knows what.
Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain
Yona, do you
this
see
height.
me? I'm doing cool
Oh.
stuff.
Really?
You could at least try to
Look out your
hide
window.
the dismay, you know.
Alright. More money? So like the inventory stuff, I think I could kind of make sense. Yona makes that stuff while we're out. The money makes no sense to me. Oh, that's all you have to say? I haven't seen you in a whole day, and you're just like, get on your quest, boy. Okay. Let's go to Seaport. Wrong button. Yep. Alright. Is that a new quest?
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village?
So let's go look for him.
Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Dude. Yoko Taro, man, he's just... Why would you run away from home and then wear the same very obvious hat that people could find you with? Oh! Have we fought this thing before? Oh, he came back with another one. Okay. Oh! Oh! Jeez. Whoa, 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 bro, calm down. Ooh. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Wait, what was that word? Was it Hoda? No. Oh, I bet it was the second one. Oh, we got a poison one now. These two words are the same? Yeah, none of these raise my physical strength. What in the world? I don't have different words for different... Oh, I do. Bessie, that doesn't show up on anything else. Yep. For some reason, I thought the words were consistent across everything. I didn't know that there were ones that were exclusive to specific elements. Yeah, those things will hurt. Alright. Oh yeah, that's where the spiders are. I think of all the music I've heard so far, the overworld musics are probably my favorite. They just feel adventurous.
I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Alright, I do need to find... That's probably who I need to talk to, but I need to find the melon person.
Care for some important...
Dad, what in the world? Oh, geez, Yona's worth it, but...
Thanks for your business.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
I like how he's just listed as the red bag man.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago.
Oh,
and
this is a
hasn't
new
come
one.
back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
I can't believe we got put on one fetch quest to find a person. And as soon as we find them, we get put on another fetch quest to find a different person.
You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay, just stay calm.
Yeah, we got him, bro.
We'll go look for her,
Just
alright?
chill out.
You sit...
We got the latest advance.
I feel like I was supposed to buy something else. Oh, I forgot that I have double damage. I knew they were stat bonuses, but double. Having, basically doubling defense. I still haven't gotten around to farming either. But, I feel like I should be using those potions. I gotta find the chicken. Oh, I need to find royal ferns. The farming is in real time too. I need to get 2 bounty fertilizers. Alright. Oh yeah. Northern Plains for a dog, and the muffin, which I got.
We got the
3 bounty fertilizer. Wait, I already had one? Well, now I got 4.
Hope to see you again.
Alright. And royal ferns. You sell fish.
I'm willing to bet.
Careful.
Royal fern. Alright. All the fetch quests are done.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
Isn't that the second time that that's come up?
Voila! One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
That does not sound great.
I gave my girl all these presents, and she left me for another guy anyway. Now my heart and my pocketbook are broken.
Oh man, sometimes boomer humor just hits. Alright. Oh. Wait, am I on the wrong side? The tackle shop's over there?
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
There's context of that stuff in a novel. and it's not fun context. Okay.
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around,
Are there any...
she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Is there any of the extra content, the audiobooks and the novels, the comics, the stage plays, is any of that worthwhile for a casual enjoyer of this series?
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
I don't know why I was so intent on going across the rooftops like some assassin. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go find a missing person. The boy's always running around outside giving me a super pretty flower. So now I have 2 missing persons I gotta find. Am I in the Southern Plains? Yes, I think so. I mean... Let's see. She's not in here, but maybe she can... Maybe she went in his house. Oh, I thought it was locked last time. Doesn't even have an option to go into it. I want... Oh! Oh yeah, that's like a... Where'd it... Come on! Long story short for Automata, just as a retelling. Okay. Alright. That spider is not worth it. Did you get poisoned? You did get poisoned. Short story long is that it is worth it. Alright. Aw, I could have saved 15 bucks.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
What is this? Ooh.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest.
That's not a good sign.
Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we have
To
no
tell the
choice
truth,
but to tell the
I've been
man
pretty
the truth.
consistent with that this whole game. We're just gonna stick with it. Yep, yep. Alright, man.
Hey,
Bearer of
did you
bad
find my
news
sweet
here.
dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no! This is hers!
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her? And this is all my fault.
Yeah, let's
If
figure
I
this
may,
out.
my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about?
The emphasis on world.
Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on? I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot! Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests
getting,
we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
But don't we need this guy to repair the canal? Just leaving seems like a wrong idea.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
Oh, I really didn't think the apple was that big of a deal. Apparently it is.
Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
I definitely picked the wrong time to stick around for a conversation.
You're asking me?
Why isn't there a "you're both wrong" answer? Just chill out. It's a bag and an apple. It really isn't that big of a deal. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna pick the husband, but not because he ate the apple. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Go down to the market that's literally right across from your house and go buy another one. But the whole thing could have been avoided if you had just remembered that she was going to see her parents.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
The whining is not helping the case either.
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there! My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
There we go. Thank you. Just chill out.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Big talk for a floating magazine.
I see you
Wow.
finally agree on something.
Why am I still here? There is no need for me to be bystander to this for an hour.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
That's a very strange insult, hag. To me it feels so outdated. Even though, you know, this game's like 10 years old or something like that. Anytime I hear it, I'm like, man, that just feels like an old term.
You turn on your
But it
heel
keeps
and
popping
walk
up.
away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me?
The turn
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
just completely changed the tone of the
You
voice.
silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted
It is
me.
a terribly unhealthy
Looks like we made
relationship.
up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
Oh, I thought that's the job he was boasting about.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Agreed.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Alright, we got a ton of side quests we can turn in now too. This is that was a very fruitful trip, I think.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense
okay.
squabbling.
Well, they look
Well,
pretty happy
so she
in the
does
end, at least.
teleport. I was trying to
Maybe the
figure that
secret to
out, which
living
is
a
why I was
happy
looking
life
back
is
at
sharing your
Kaine.
feelings, even when they're
But
sort of
I'm not
mean
going to
and
be able to
weird.
drive backwards.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never
Oh.
return.
Well, you just take a rest there, Mr. Boar. Little chickens, but no eggs. That only leaves the chicken egg and the dog and the broken goods, I think. Oh, I gotta find this dude's kid too. Forgot about that. I was not looking for him. Alright. Who needs quest turn-ins? You.
Here's your fertilizer.
Oh, thanks. Sorry to make you go all that way. Here's the money for the materials and a little extra for your trouble. And here, take a bulb and a pack of fertilizer. You'll be amazed at how fast these things grow.
Ooh, $2,000. Field has been my farm field?
You're looking for chicken?
Oh, yeah. You're the shadows, hint, and you are
Please get
meat. Yep. So who do I need to return to then? Tavern keeper? Why don't I remember where that is? And then Yoda. Yep. Who is the tavern keeper? Alright. See if I can't find this chicken egg while I'm around here. Tall place, shadow, by the forest? Fountain? I think that's the second time I've missaid that word.
There's no better sight.
Yeah. Oh!
Look at that. No wonder they've been so hard to find.
Found me the chicken egg. Who do I gotta bring this back to? Item shopkeep. Alright. We're close enough. I'll go do that.
Hey,
Oh, that's great.
It was behind the broken wall by the fountain. I guess they like hiding them in shadowy, out-of-the-way places.
Well, that's the first place I'll look next time.
Mini-map? Oh, yeah, the wine place, right? Right here.
I brought the stuff you asked for.
Oh, perfect.
I couldn't remember that there was a tavern here. I thought I was gonna have to go to another city. I thought it was gonna be like 5 minutes later mixing.
Such a help. Could you deliver this to my grandmother? She's at the fountain by the library.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get it to her as soon as I can.
What about you, mister?
Hey, you ever heard Devila and Popola sing?
Sure, Devila sings here all the time.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the two of them singing together.
No. I've never seen that.
They used to come here and sing all the time. Lately, they're so busy. Hey, I know. You ought to get them to come back and sing for us.
Okay.
Sure. I suppose I am kind of curious.
You have a quest.
Hey, Devila, can I ask you a favor?
You're asking me for a favor? Well, now I've heard everything. What's up?
I heard you and Popola used to sing at the tavern. I never
Who's
got a
the
chance
voice
to hear
actress
it,
for
so-
them?
Wait, you want to hear us sing? Popola's been swamped lately, so...
Something
I haven't
familiar.
sung her in forever.
Specifically Devil. I don't hear it as much in Popola, but I'm pretty sure they're the
But
same
hey,
person.
if she's up for it, I'm willing.
Okay, yeah, but you also have a quest.
Which job should I give you first?
Oh. Oh, that's more than one quest.
I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. He needs your help with a personal matter.
Eden Rigel. No, that does not ring a bell for me.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Eden Rigel. I'll look her up later. Maybe I just don't know her name. Oh, yeah, Seafront. Oh. Okay. Oh, she only gives one at a time. She just leads you to the quest. Okay. Okay, that's neat. I dig that.
I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I'll be waiting.
Golly. So you put fertilizer in first and then plant. That sounds normal to me. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be done. Oh, you know what? It's probably a tutorial about this. Oh, and water supply? Watering frequency only affects plants on each stage of growth, so try watering a little bit over a long period. I don't have any other farming tips, though. Alright, we're just gonna see where this takes us. Oh, dang, watermelon! That's what I'm talking about. I gotta go buy it now. The amount of items you harvest depends on fertilizer. Yeah, that's what I just... This game. No. I'm gonna do some trial and error. See what happens, because it is real time. Tips on the water though. How do I get water? That I'll take that. Also, water comes from your magic. Also, can they wilt if I leave them for too long? Do I have to come back and get them as soon as they're ready? Oh, can I plant without fertilizer? I suppose I would just get a basic result out of it. Oh, there's a I was looking for a can. They can wilt. Come on. This game. I'm not looking to play Stardew Valley. I just want a neat little side thing. I'm just gonna plant everything. Next, you're going to tell me that different types of plants prefer different types of fertilizer and different watering schedules. And that I'm probably killing some stuff by just watering it immediately. Honestly, when it comes to this game, nothing surprises me. Ooh, I don't even know what I picked. There's a lot of it there, though. Oh, that must be the wheat. That makes sense. Is there any narrative purpose to this, or does it just help with resources? Being able to grow, presumably healing items? Can I eat the fruits? And like the watermelon she wants, I'm just able to grow it rather than buy it. Yeah, who is that? Is it the boy at the fountain? That's kind of cool. She doesn't seem like she has a lot of friends, so even just that little bit of interaction seems good.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Thanks, guys.
Right, but I have a question about singing. I have to leave the room?
Hey, wait!
Oh, I do, because...
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
I literally just talked to her. All she
said
told me was
needed something
watermelon.
from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so.
This kid's sister needs to make up her mind.
Can I ask you a favor, Popola?
Sure, what is it?
I heard you and Devila used to sing together at the tavern, and I was wondering...
Oh, goodness. Well, yes, it's true we used to sing there, but I haven't done that in some time.
Too busy?
That's part of it. But also, I need a certain drink before I can sing in public. I'm a little shy, if you know what I mean.
Well, that should be no problem, right? It's a tavern after all.
Actually, the stuff I like to drink is pretty rare. Still, they used to order it from the tavern in Seafront from time to time, so you could try asking there.
Always with the difficulties. Can't be easy. Alright. What time is it? Oh, I still got like 45 minutes.
Yay, you're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
What is it?
Um,
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
The boy?
I have a friend.
Oh.
And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Yep.
Tell me
I
about
knew he
this
was going to
guy.
call it out again.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. So you have to help him. Please.
Wait, is this the spider house?
Listen.
Please.
Great. Now what do I do? Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty much of the mind that the black scrawl can't be healed. Maybe there'll be some miracle by the end of the
Yona's got a boyfriend.
by the end of the game, but
Something amiss, lad. Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
I'm pretty much just gonna do whatever helps her have a good life while she's around. Alright. Big house, Southern Plains. Oh, I guess while I'm in the Southern Plains, I can search about for the weird hat guy. What about the guy's dog? Is that the Southern Plains, or is that... Nope, Northern Plains, of course. That's okay. I'll get there eventually. I'm still curious about this... I don't know, time stuff that's going on. Oh, that's the next level, right? Whoa, 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 you're tossing out all those again.
Let us dispatch
Oh!
them without complaint. And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Come on! Alright. Let's take this thing down again. Or not. Oh my. It's been a while since I've been killed, and I was getting kind of cocky about it. Time to take me down a peg, I suppose. Oh, did I lose my magic word? I did. Okay. Alright, let's just go up to the house. I'm not looking to lose any more progress.
And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
There we go. Something I am noticing, I think I've talked to... Did she just Naruto run? I think I've brought this up in the past, is that combat really isn't that dangerous against individual enemies. Especially those little guys. I mean, I got hit twice, I think, in that combat, and I'm barely hurt at all. But it's when they group up, that's when things can get sketchy. Alright. Oh, you got rid of your spider problem. Why does the color grading change here? I really want to know that.
Please, right this way.
How did a letter, presumably run by hand, by the postman, make it here first to the point that they could be expecting me? Is this Resident Evil? That's exactly what this is. What is this game? I would not put it past it to change my controls to tank controls. I really want it. No, this is Nier. I don't know if I was supposed to go. It even had the door creaking sound. It hasn't been doing that the whole game, has it? So they've riffed Zelda. Now they're riffing Resident Evil.
Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
Oh, that's also interesting that she came in someplace. Almost any time that there's been moments of conversation with people, she's been absent. Yeah, I'm not waiting. Let's see what else I can find. What does this music remind me of?
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Why would Vice be scared? Alright. And a keyhole shaped like a moon. This is straight up Resident Evil. I'll focus on the side quests after this. Probably tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wednesday, right? Although I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow. Marked Darkness. And that's all blocked up. I've been able to slash up boxes this whole game, but not these boxes. Have fun and take care. Oh, okay. Wait, Kaine's gone.
Where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea.
Haunted Manors.
And the like. Why does no one ever listen to me?
I think Evil gave me a list of the side quests I need to do that have an impact on stuff, right? Dude, this walk speed is so bad. What am I missing? Oh, there was one door that wasn't locked and Vice told me to head back though. I bet that's where I have to go. What is the speedrunning strat for this? Is there some attack? They took my roll away, but there's got to be something I can do. Nope, that wasn't the way. Get you out of where? That one's darkness. Moon is at the other ends, so it's got to be this one.
This? The picture has changed.
Oh, it has. Alright, this is the door. Always with a fountain. Wait.
It looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh? Yes.
Vice is never afraid. Alright. Hidden items. Some required items may be hidden in the field. Search for sparkling points or break them in boxes. Okay, that's not something I'm pretty sure I knew about that. Oh, the moon key. I find it
What
in
foul
here.
hole did they crawl from?
Ow. XP rate for magic and weapons. Let's do it. Yeah, they took my roll away, so I gotta get my parry timing perfected. It's actually a very forgiving parry system, though. Oh, look at the detail. What do we got in here? Star. I wonder how ridiculous this would have been with Dad Nier. Father Nier, I think, is how the fandom has referred to him. Having that big, gruff, serious dude just would have seemed really out of place.
Young. Not even 20.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal.
Why does he have to be like that?
But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
I'm really curious about Vice's backstory, why he has the attitude that he does.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone.
That explains people in the
That's why I
courtyard.
wear this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor.
Oh,
so if you'd like my assistance...
No, please, don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, the butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
wait, he said the star key opens anything? Is that going to open the darkness door too? Because we found the star door.
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Yeah, last time she got kidnapped, she was fine. No, there's like history there, man. Last time she got kidnapped by a giant box, we didn't even have to rescue her.
What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Anyways, I was talking about the music. I feel like the music for every single area, aside from the overworld, which I think is a perfect fit, everything else feels like it shouldn't work, but actually works really well for the circumstance.
Shades.
Oh snap! This is a. Oh, that's an insta kill. Oh no, they just don't have a lot of health. What else are we gonna find in here? Oh, the light key. Certainly get plenty of those potions. I'm one of those people. I can't ever expend resources. Like, oh geez, this is turning more and more into PT every second.
Whoa.
Is that another one?
Oh, whoa, what? It's a robot.
It moves.
What's going on here?
Sir? What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yeah, you think?
And I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
No, the dude's a straight up automatron.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes.
Also, how did Emil get here so
those
quick?
letters. Please
I told him
forgive
I'd be
my
fine without him.
impertinence. As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us.
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very
Wait,
manor.
what?
Then
How does
why
that
don't you
work?
just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble.
So...
My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Yeah, see, he can teleport, and I'm not, what? Not too fond of that.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right? Can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me.
Oh.
Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
I thought I was being attacked by a new spell, but nope. Okay, so like, Can we just keep him as a full-time companion? Kaine is pretty good, but she's not. Ooh, can't believe he got me. Kaine's not one-shotting Shade, so kind of digging him as a companion. What is this? Blade of Treachery? Not as good. And it's heavy. Yeah, I'm glad I did that side quest then. What you waiting for, Emil? Oh, a save spot. 8 hours into this already? You're back already. Emil is a much better companion than Kaine.
Find the cure somewhere nearby.
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
Whoa, what's going on here? I was going to ask if he saw that, but he didn't. Wait, is this another magic book?
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
There's no end to this.
Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
Come on, let's go. Oh, he's stoning him. I thought I was destroying him this whole time. But why am I mean, obviously it attacked us, but...
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
I'm destroying the book that apparently he needs. Yeah, see, she's back. She can always save herself. Oh yeah, the black scroll. I forgot she had the black scroll.
Kaine!
And where have you been?
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
I don't even know if I'm hurting it.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Who's this kid?
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
She's not listening.
She's too busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing damage to it.
You guys go. This is my fight. I can't ask you to die for me.
What do I have to
aren't we
do?
the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
Besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
Yeah, I think we just gotta wait for the
I'm
conversation
just
to end.
saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later.
Is this your way of
Oh.
encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
I guess so.
Which is like a no-brainer, because this whole area I haven't had a dodge. I've had to parry everything. Hey! Kaine, why are you grabbing aggro again? Alright, I'm just gonna stand right in front of you. You're gonna have to charge me one way or another.
Now!
Oh wait, was I just supposed to hit the shield until it went away? I feel kind of dumb now. Yeah, I think we just destroyed the thing with the cure in it. That's not how you...
Vice, this is it.
Oh.
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Oh, another sealed verse.
Oh no. This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Wait, how do you know it's in code?
Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emile. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
How many sealed verses are there?
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
Still doesn't explain anything,
Emile,
though.
Listen to me.
Why?
What is it, Kaine?
Kaine doesn't care about anybody. She's about to give a message to somebody, though.
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you.
Oh, because
You understand?
she's different, too.
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
And it's pretty obvious what the request is, right? If she should ever lose her humanity, she wants him to petrify her.
Kaine. I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Take care, Emil. I hope your eyes get better soon.
Her sealed verse collected. Her something is an important part of her.
Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, Pussy.
Look? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. Got our hands on all the sealed verses.
Wait.
All that remains is to find this Grimoire Noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Is the game coming to a close? Sealed verses collected. There's a reason now is the time for side quests. But, this just feels short. It feels like I just started getting going. So the cutscene is probably not, I don't know, pre-rendered is probably the wrong word for it. But one of the AIs was just walking into a wall. Like his pathing was off, which makes me think that it was live code, if that makes sense.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
Does talking to her constitute pushing the main quest further? Should I leave now? Oh, I can't leave. Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk to her. Oh, don't do. I couldn't not do it.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better? Is my cough going to go away?
Definitely. Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
What happened? Did I already cross the threshold? Oh. No worries. If I had been playing by myself, I wouldn't have had any of that
weaker and weaker
to go on anyways.
Yes, but do not lose heart. You
what? Why did opening a menu cut you off, Vice? What were you going to say? Oh yeah, I forgot to do that one.
Ma'am, I have something for you.
Oh, what a nice young man. Now I can finally walk around without pain.
Without pain?
Don't work yourself too hard, ma'am.
I won't, Sonny. And here, let me give you something for all your help. Don't spend it all in one place now.
Alright. Do any of these side quests mean anything? Because I think Fragile Delivery, Evil had said I want to get this one done. I'm gonna go try that right now.
There's no...
I think I saved already.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. No rolling. I have a lot more spells available though, which should help. Actually, if I can't roll... just take the roll button off. Oh, I can also use this guy. This is going to make a lot of things easier. I take it slow though, because I think if I get just don't hit me. Just let me go. Do I have to fight my way up the area though? What are those? There have never been bats before. What in the world? Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Get away from me. Looking stuff up with the calm mind again. Okay. Yeah, because I was able to do the one. If I save here, can I reload my save and still have the undamaged parcel? Yeah, I'm not going to talk to Popola, which I think... yeah. I'm not going to talk to her until I finish everything up. Can I jump? I know I can't roll. I think I know how to collect materials. Alright.
It's Kaine! That fiend lured the shade here! If only we possessed half the courage that Kaine has shown.
Oh, I have to go up? Oh yeah, I guess I can't go that Yeah, I forgot how to get there. Oh, I take that long bridge to the golden house. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. Man, this quest irritated me so bad at the beginning, but the boar just made it a breeze. And I guess not fighting shades here too, that helped a lot.
It's over. It's all over. That poor girl.
I still do not understand what is that down there? Oh, that's a item pickup. I still do not understand what these folks are all about. I mean, obviously the one said that Kaine brought the shade here. Yeah, they wrecked the whole town. I commented on the collateral damage of that battle.
Sir? I have a package for you.
For me? Yes, fine. Just leave it and go.
Okay then. I'll just leave it right here. Guess that counts as him accepting it. I'll go tell the client we're done.
My heart dropped a little bit. The angle did not look right for that. Alright. That quest is now done. What else do I gotta do? I gotta go find a dog. Oh, Northern Plains, which is where I'm at. So, let's go do that. Speaking of, where is Kaine? Unless she doesn't want to go in there anymore. That's exactly what it is. Alright, let's go find a puppy dog. Invisible wall. How do I get the feeling it's going to be down by the water? I guess it could technically be up on that bridge, even though the bridge... I look over, Kaine's just going through a massacre over there. Not even looking for combat, and she's over here just destroying all these shades. Oh man, drifting on this thing should not be possible, and it is way too fun. Okay, that was rude. Alright, back on the dog search. Oh, that's... As soon as I hit the... I was going to say the NOS. As soon as I hit the boost on that, I knew it was a bad decision. Oh, there's a place over there we haven't been yet. That's interesting. Oh, I should have went to the junkyard while I was over there and upgraded this new sword. Alright, I will take a hint on where this dog is. Oh. Alright. Oh.
Look.
Would that be the canine we were looking for?
It's the only dog we've seen all day, Vice. Alright.
It's the missing dog. That poor old man's gonna be pretty upset. We should at least give him a proper burial. Hey, wait. I think the dog has something in his mouth.
He's gonna reach into a dead dog's mouth. Oh, herbs.
It's some kind of leaf.
This is a rather dangerous location for leaf hunting. I wager this decision cost the animal its life.
Well, the least we can do is bring it back to the old man. It's too bad about that poor dog. This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say...
Yeah?
See here, lad. If I ever find myself departing this world...
Quit being morbid, Vice. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
One can always hope, I suppose.
We're all set with your delivery.
Appreciate it. Hope everything went smooth. He can be a little weird to strangers, but he's a good guy at heart. Anyway, I've got a little something for you.
You're the old man?
Excuse me, but can you help
you're a
me
new
deliver
old
a large
man.
serving tray to the town of Seafront?
Oh, jeez.
Wonderful. Just take it to the tavern, okay? Oh, and make sure not to jump around or fall over or anything. It's a very fragile tray.
Okay, another one, huh? I forgot I took the quest. Where's the old guy? Is it you?
I think we broke... Excuse me. have you seen the old man who lives here?
You mean Granddad? He passed
Oh,
away.
dang.
His heart finally gave out on him.
Oh man. Looks like he went with his best friend after all. Here, hold on a second. His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him.
That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him. Well, I suppose I owe you a great deal. I can't give you much, but I hope you'll accept this.
Fragile delivery's just gold.
Such a faithful animal.
You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven?
I do. I'm sure of it.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Best go back and apologize.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the chickens are gone. Alright. So I need to go to Seafront for 2 things, I think. Might as well just head over there. Alright. Once again, I'll just remove the button entirely. It'll stop me from doing that. And I think when I get over there, I'm going to deliver the parcel and get something. I think I need to buy something while I'm over there. And I'm going to save, and that'll probably be the end of the stream.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Nope. Nope.
I'm sure not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed. The hussy's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Yep, fucking yep. Get moving already.
You know, I think in... Oh no! Oh no! Why was I stuck? I thought I was going to get hit and just going to have to break my... Dude, I have such anxiety over these dumb parcels. I think in any other game, Kaine's inclusion would be one that's just such a thematic schism. Hearing that makes the quest worth it. I agree. I like their buddy cop energy. But the game is already so thematically pulled into so many different directions that it really doesn't seem odd at all.
Hey there. Got a special delivery here with your name on it.
Oh, thank you. This will make my life a lot easier.
We should tell the client we delivered the package. Excuse me, do you know Popola?
Oh yeah,
I'm
her
trying to
drink.
find
That's
a
why I
drink she
need to
likes.
come here.
Sure, I know Popola, and I know the drink too. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew.
Oh, that's too bad.
But if you wanted to fetch me those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip some up for you, on the house.
Great. What do you need?
That's 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails.
I've been collecting them for
No,
good
I mean,
reason.
What do you need for the drink?
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients.
Well, if you say so.
Do I have them ready to go?
Hey there. Any
Well, we have a local special, but lately I've had trouble getting the ingredients. It's pretty much all anyone here wants to eat. So if we don't secure a better supply,
I guess
our
not,
business
or else
is
we
gonna
wouldn't
go
have started this new quest up.
Well, that's terrible. Want me to find the ingredients?
Would you? Oh, thank you so much. I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines. If you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while.
I don't think I have the wheat or the sardines. Do I have the tails that I need them? No, I have 3 of each. So I gotta go back to the sand area. That's where the lizards are at, right? But I also need wheat and sardines, which I bet I gotta get here. I forgot I put that there. I was like, that's not my role. What am I doing? Alright. Fish? You don't sell wheat, do you? You're medicine. Yeah, you don't sell wheat.
You're friends with that sexy postman, aren't you? I just love a man in uniform. Oh, you're not? Well, you're pretty nice looking yourself. I haven't seen the postman in a few days. I hope he's all right.
It's very I just wanted to buy some fish.
I'll cook any fish my husband brings home. Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, you don't sell fish?
Care for some...
You got wheat? No, I have 2 wheats growing at home, but just before the desert.
Thanks for your business.
Oh, yeah. But also, I think I can get both of them over by the junk heap, right? And then I can upgrade the sword while I'm over there too. I might have to reload the area a couple times.
If you're ready to get...
And you don't sell fish, you sell the lures. Ay, ay, ay. Oh wait, there's a fish shop down here.
Welcome.
You don't sell salmon or sardines.
We've got precious.
Interesting.
See you later.
Yeah, it feels like this stuff's going to be... Wait, why am I stopping?
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
You took control from me? There's a fish... Yeah, I got that one. Oh, seaweed, okay. Oh, I can fish from over here too. Let me see what we can find. Huh. Alright. I guess that's going to be the end of the stream then. Because it seems like everything I have to do is going to be rather involved. Okay, this is a bit more involved than when I had to get that. Oh my, come on. That was praise the fishing system. I got fishing tip 1 finally, and I got it out of a crate. That does not make any sense to me. I don't understand how this game works sometimes, and it's... Honestly, it's kind of endearing. But it's also a bit frustrating at times. Alright. Maybe train your fishing at the old dude? Oh, the guy who gave me my first fishing rod or something? I don't remember. I'll go find an old guy though. I guess we'll train up the fishing. I didn't know you could train it. I figured it was just the mini game because most RPGs, it's not something you expand on. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one though. Like you said, that was a long one though. What are we at? Oh yeah, just over 3 hours. I'm going to, like I said, I might end up doing one tomorrow. I guess it really just depends on how my day goes. It'll be a surprise, I guess. Just watch notifications, I suppose. If not, though, I think I'm going to work on sprucing all this up. Maybe I'm going to put chat over there since I already have the software to do it. Oh, it doesn't expand on it, just makes it easier. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I think I might spruce it up a little bit. I know there's like cool animations and stuff that Twitch can do that I can integrate that YouTube doesn't do. I know I've seen some people put like Pokemon down here with like your name. Could you start the stream on waiting a bit earlier? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Maybe I'll even make a waiting thing. Because all I have right here is the main and then like paused if I walk away. But yeah, I'll do like a little 5 or 10 minute waiting area like I do with the reaction streams. But yeah, this is very cobbled together. All I have is this, and then the one that says I'll be right back, and it's just me green screened in front of the game. I need to spruce it up and make it look nice like with the other one. But yeah, thanks for dropping by and helping me out with this, giving me some information, keeping me some company while I play this as well. I think Shading Core didn't show up today, and Evil hasn't shown up for a couple. So still, I'm enjoying my journey through this, and I'm kind of surprised to see that I think it's almost over. Alright, well, Terranecula, you enjoy the rest of your day. Anyone who's lurking, enjoy the rest of your day as well. And we'll dive into more of this, if not tomorrow, then Wednesday.